Howdy everybody, welcome back to my sewing channel. It feels like it's been forever, but in reality it's only been a week since I've uploaded a video. I don't know if it's the holidays or just being busy or the weather change, time change, all of that, but it just seems like time is flying by right now, which is odd because this entire year, each day felt like it took forever, but then it's also when you look back, it's already almost December. It's mind-blowing. Anyways, today I am bringing you a quick little video on how to make the money clip wallet that I discussed in my mail opening a couple videos back. In that video, I received this money clip, and it was for a custom order for a BiFold wallet, and it doesn't have a cash slot. So that's the only difference. This is a standard BiFold wallet without a cash slot, and of course I just added the money clip in place of the cash slot. So yeah, you'll need to have the BiFold wallet pattern in order to make this for all the measurements. So I will leave that link in the description box. Then I will also link where I got this money clip, but also you can just search online, search for money clip, and you'll find quite a few different styles. So it's totally up to you which style you want to use. Eventually I will be doing the slim wallet money clip that I had discussed in the video, but I figured why not show you this one as well. So without further ado, I hope that you enjoy. The formatting on the video is a little bit wonky. I think I'm a bit out of practice, so some of the videos are square, some are wide. I apologize. I'll get back into the swing of things soon, I promise. Enjoy. Alright, so I have all of my pieces cut and ready to go to make the money clip billfold. You can see here I just have $1 tucked inside this money clip, and that's what I'm going to be inserting into the outside layer of cork. This is going to be my inside layer, and then I have my 2 assembled card slots that are going to also be on the wallet. And you're going to make these the same way that you do in the regular BiFold wallet pattern. So I just went ahead and got those ready to go. And then my inside piece is a little bit different. It is cut to the width of what would be the cash slot panel, but it is the same height as the card slot panel back. And you can find those measurements within the pattern. And so what I'm going to do is glue these into place onto this technical cash slot panel back, but it won't be acting as a cash slot panel because this whole section is going to be attached to this entire section. There will not be a cash slot, so I'm omitting that from the pattern. You can see on the back here I have RFID blocking material as the customer requested, and I had put glue down because I was going to go through the process the same way as my BiFold, and then I realized that I have to omit the cash slot back. So I let this glue dry, and that's, we're going to ignore that for now. But so I'm going to glue my card slots all the way around, so that's different than the regular BiFold pattern. And then I'm going to line up my top, left, and right hand sides and get that card slot panel glued, and do the same on the other side. I was a little messy with my glue here. Lay that down on the right side. And then I'm just going to leave this. Normally in the BiFold wallet you would stitch across just the top, but because this whole section is going to be one piece, we're going to do the final sewing at the very end once we attach it to the outer. So to install my money clip, well, first of all, this outer piece is the same measurement as the outer piece that the wallet calls for in the BiFold wallet pattern. And I measured over 3.5 inches, and in the center I have a 1-inch line drawn that you can see there. And that is where I'm going to cut to insert my money clip. So I'm just going to double check my measurements, measure twice, cut once, as they say. And let me just double check where I have my line, because I want to make sure that it is centered. And you want it to be centered enough to where the bills are going to be held by the money clip, and you still have room on either ends of all the money. So this measurement, the height of this piece is a little weird. You can't get an exact measurement because it's down to the eighths. But I'm just gonna eyeball it, and then I'm gonna cut one line, a 1-inch line, and then I'm gonna insert my money clip in. And that is how it'll rest. And then so when the cash is slid under there and it's clipped down, you see that's what it's gonna look like. Normally I use a money clip that has a rivet hole here, and I can rivet it into place to keep it from moving around, but I couldn't find that money clip without an exorbitantly high shipping charge, so I opted to go with this style, and this is the style that my customer requested anyways. So I'm just gonna load this bottom section up with glue. I'm not sure what happened, but the video cut off. But anyway, so I'm gonna apply a bunch of glue under here where I made the slit for my money clip. So then when I slide the money clip into place, it will hold it underneath. So from the right side, I'm gonna slide the money clip in. Sorry, my dogs are playing. And then you can see on the money clip, it angles up here, right there, and I'm gonna just slide it to where my cut line meets with that angle. And then apply pressure, make sure it is straight, and glue it into place. And then from this side, oh, you can see it's a little off. There we go. From this side, I'm gonna apply kind of a bridge to hold that section. I'm gonna do that with this piece of interfacing, and I'm actually gonna interface around the whole entirety of the money clip and around the opening. And it's sliding a little bit up onto that angle, so I'm just gonna scooch that back out. There we go. Okay, and I'm gonna put more glue on this piece of interfacing. You wanna make sure that you get a lot of glue on here because this is what's gonna hold the clip into place. And then I'm just gonna center it and glue all the way around. Flip to this side, and then you can apply pressure as needed. And then from here, it's trying to slide on me again when I try to clip it. So I'm just gonna hold it. There we go, that's not too bad. So from here, we need to glue this panel onto this panel, and then we're gonna sew all the way around the whole thing. And I'm gonna clip these corners so that I can follow those as my guide whenever I'm sewing. And just tighten up this edge because I had a little bit of overhang. All right, and now I'm just gonna glue this entire panel onto this backing. So I want the clip to be on the back of the wallet. So I'm just gonna make sure that the clip is on the right side. You can see I cut the main exterior piece the same as outlined in the pattern, but because I cut the inside lining piece to be the same width as the cash slot panel back, you can see that there is quite a bit of overhang on either side. And so I'm just going to trim that down before I sew it. On both sides. And then now the last step is going to be to go and sew around the entire perimeter of the wallet. And then we'll have one money clip without a cash slot, one money clip BiFold wallet. Something else to note, because the money clip here is quite bulky, we cannot sew from that side. I mean, you could, but it's gonna be harder on yourself. So I'm gonna sew from the money clip side up, which is not the usual. So I'm just gonna start on one long edge and using a 1/8 seam allowance, stitch around the entire perimeter. And I did a little back stitch here where I could feel those, the card panels where they meet with the exterior. I just threw in a couple stay stitches. Oh, hey guys, you're moving my table. Here we go. Got it all complete. It folds over nicely, even without having that section that's shorter that allows for the fold. I think because it is only 2 pieces, it does still allow for it to have a nice fold. And so we have still the same amount of card slots, being 6, and because I had previously constructed the card slot panels and then I attached them to the lining, we still were able to save the underslot sections. So the only thing different on this wallet is it doesn't have the actual cash fold out section, but my customer is planning on using his cash here. So here are some bills, and you just slide them in and money clip away. And then there we go. Alrighty, so I hope that you enjoyed that quick video on how to make the money clip bifold wallet. The only other thing that I did at the end, instead of using glue to finish my edges, I actually took the time and I did Giardini edge paint. I got the edge paint from Fabric Funhouse. This is the first time I've ever edge painted a wallet, and I think it's because on a normal bifold wallet, it has it has the cash slot panel and it's a little bit wonky to even glue, so I've never wanted to broach trying to use paint on the edges. But because this is all one seam and then this is a nice thick seam, I thought that I would give it a go, and I've got to say I love the way that it looks. So maybe if I can stop being so scared, I will start edge painting wallets regularly. Probably not, but maybe. So yeah, do me a favor, leave me a comment, let me know what you thought about the video, and if you're going to celebrate Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving. Please remember the reason for the season. Be thankful. I hope that you guys are all staying safe and healthy out there. Wear your damn masks. Please wear your mask. And yeah, much love to all of you. Talk soon.